Hey, so I've got this file to the right where it has all the content on it, and the one on the left is basically where we left off with, or where you left off with your file. The first thing I want to do is I noticed that there's components that need updating, so I'll just hit this button to update them, and it says it's added some. And then you see this red circle, which means there's been one deleted. So what happened was I had to recreate the standard card. So this one's the one that's out of date, so we can just right click and delete. Sometimes you have to do it more than once. So basically what that did is, this is your old standard card. Notice that the green border is gone. It's not a component anymore. So we want to put a new one there. But in order to do it in the easiest way, I would just make a copy of this, Command D, and then come over here at the new standard card and just drop it in like that. Then make it light. Then I can get rid of this one. And this is going to be the new one that has the stackable stuff like that. So, alright. So the next thing I want to do is add the divider. I'm going to drag this out. Oops. You can undo. Make sure you're at the top by just selecting anywhere here and then paste, or whoops, drag it out. Otherwise it tries to put it in the group. And I'm just going to position it not where I want it vertically, but where I want it, like on the X. Let me just go in here like that. Then I can cut it, and then when I command click into this and escape up to where this is, you can see there's the card content. We're going to put it right below there, so just paste. It's right here, and card content's here. If we hit Command D here, drag it down like that, now we have it there. Now these are stacked, so what it does is automatically adds a little bit of padding, so we want to make sure that's at 0 on both. Next thing I want to do is make the images. So I made this component. Whoops, I did that again. This is going to be for the image mask, basically. So I want to do all this before I even put it in there. I have my images here. It looks like it's this one. Okay, so that's the PSD. It's this one. I'm gonna unlink it and ungroup it, so it's just a rectangle now. I think that's how it works best with this type of thing. So I'm gonna drag this in here like that. Now if I go into this, I can adjust the image to the mask. It's gonna be like that. Okay. Now I'm ready to put this in here. So I can do that and then make it centered on the artboard. Cut and command click this, escape out to the component. I'm in the card component. I'm going to put it under this paragraph. Just command V. There it is. Just move this up. Now I need to put INRIX traffic data in here, so I'll just command click this one, command D, and then I'm going to drag it down while holding shift. That's where it's going to go. I created a character style for an H2. Just click that once, and we need to also get rid of this text box, so we can click this thing, make that, and then we need some more text, so just command D, drag, hold shift right there. And we don't need this button, so we delete that. Alright, I made these two images the same way as the one above. I can put these on my artboard. Center, center, cut. Command click this. And paste. Same thing, cut here. Command click this. Paste. I'm going to grab this guy, Command D, See if I can drag this all the way down. I guess you can't do it that way. So if I go Command D here, grab it, and try to drag it down here, it doesn't work because it doesn't let you take it out of its component. So, but you can cut and just paste, and that will work. So we need to move this here, Command D, drag Shift here, can drag this down to here, Command D, and there. Get rid of this guy. Grab this one, drag it here. We need some copy, so it's going to be exactly the same as this one. Command D, cut, here, paste. Get rid of this thing, and this thing. Another thing to note is that this thing somehow got nudged from the top, so you can always just grab this parent element, change the Y to 0, goes back to the top, and then sometimes this gets off center. So you always want to be 0 and 0 with the artboard.